not watching Best Review TV.
Yo, YouTube, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Best Review TV, aka BalloutBest. Today, I was in a Clubhouse group called, I was really in it. I was in more of an audience, and I was just listening. And it was about the war in Iraq, and people were trying to put the blame on academics for like why they feel like everybody's so intrigued about what's going on in old block, why the feds came and picked up. Like they say he plays a major influence, but I disagree. You feel me? But then I seen Akademiks drop a video regarding like the whole old block getting picked up and shit. So I'm about to try to watch this video, see if I can see where these people are coming from. You feel me? I looked to see like if he did any other video on Muwop before this, as far as like on his show or anything, like, or like DQ, cause you know those are the main rappers, or even FBG Duck in the last couple of years. And I didn't really see nothing on like his main page except when he goes live stream. So now today I'm about to listen to his video that he did regarding the whole case and see if I can see where people are coming from, where they say he plays a big part in why Chicago is bad, as far as everybody wanting to be on his page, everybody looking for clout. I'm gonna see if he's helping like fuel the fire in Chicago. I disagree. I don't think he's doing that. You feel me? I feel like yeah, he played a big part in bringing it to the light, which is, you feel me, right? As fans, we was all intrigued about old block and what's going on there. When I was 12, 13 years old, I didn't need Akademiks to like tell me what was going on with Iraq. I just had to type in cheat key, and I see a song called Fuck Sosa, Tuckerville, and Brick Squad, and I'm listening to it, and I just went from there. I was listening to both sides, and I started hearing about, like, bro, there's so many rappers from Chicago, bro, that was like, I just used to hear it, and it had nothing to do with Akademiks. You feel me? I'm talking about from Young Pappy. I don't think Young Pappy's get covered by Akademiks till he died. I'm talking about from like Lil Zay Osama back when he was Lil Zay and he was doing that song from AOK to Reggie Baby to Famous Dex to, I'm trying to think of somebody, the nigga that came out was Lil Jojo brother Lil Vano to Lil Shot His Shell. None of that, like, all them niggas died and Akademiks never covered them, you feel me? So I'll be like the people be exaggerating, just looking for a scapegoat, you feel me? Because nobody wants to accept responsibility for their own actions. They the reason they got locked up, nobody else but them, you feel me? Sometimes you gotta take responsibility for your own actions. But now I'm gonna check out this video and see if I could see what everybody else is talking about as far as Akademiks playing the world or adding fuel to the fire, and why people getting locked up, or why death are being talked about, or whatever they were trying to explain, which I disagree with. But I'm gonna try to break the video down for y'all.
Listen, check it out now. Y'all finally got all the answers y'all need, okay? Y'all can stop asking when niggas are gonna slide, okay? It looked like the sliding was happening, and that's why there's a new indictment that's coming down from the feds that got 5.
So shit like that, bro, I feel like of course you gotta be kind of entertaining with it, but I feel like shit like that, like y'all was asking when niggas gonna slide and niggas are sliding, like no, like you can't say shit like that, cause now I feel that like, alright, that part he added feel, but that's not, I don't think that's enough for everybody to be putting blame on him.
Old block members locked up. You see, this is the thing, man. You can't say niggas should slide and then shocked when niggas slide and get locked up. Everything comes with consequences. Anyways, if you guys don't know, the feds swooped into Chicago and locked up 5 members of what they're calling a O-Block gang, okay? Now, in Chirac, if you don't know, usually murder is seen like jaywalking. Pretty much the cops don't give 2 craps, okay?
That's the thing right there. That's where everybody's beginning. There's some other murders going on in Chicago. I don't think, well, as far as when it comes to like rappers or somebody that got a no name or from somebody from one of these blocks, you really hear about a murder getting solved or somebody getting locked away or somebody getting booked for it. Like before Duck murdered, the last murder, and this is like the last case that I remember that I picked up by the cops was like Ronald No. 9 or Ellie Capone. Before that, when was the last thing you heard somebody from Chicago get locked up for a murder or a shooting or anything? Like they get gun cases or gunshot and they come right back on. They right back on the streets. They right back on the streets. The only thing you hear is niggas dying. You don't hear niggas go to jail. I'm trying to think, who got locked up for a murder? 05 Ron Rose got locked up for a murder, but I guess that was some, again, that had nothing to do with Chicago, like, beef. That was some, like, innocent bystander, I feel like. But other than that, it was Ronald No. 9, and that was an innocent bystander, you feel me? And L.A. Capone, that's probably because L.A. Capone's, like, a notorious rap star. But other than that, you never hear about none of these niggas getting booked for murders and shit. And there's so many niggas tied to murders and these rap catch-up or rap videos. Chicago Road 88, I think his name is, videos.
could shoot somebody in front of the cop probably won't make an arrest, okay? They don't do paperwork. They don't want to do nothing called justice or police work, all right? However, the feds had to get involved to solve the murder of a deceased rapper named FBG Duck, okay? Now, I got the whole indictment, and I'll tell you the people who were indicted with his murder. And by the way, they also put a racketeering case in, a racketeering charge into it, which if you know anything about racketeering charges from me covering, other rappers who have caught it, when you catch that federally, it means you have been conspiring in a criminal organization to break the goddamn law. Now, the people who were locked up, again, I'm sorry to tell you, some of these nicknames, it's tough, okay? C-Murder, okay? That's the first guy who got indicted. His real name is Charles Liggins. Somebody else, his just known as Kenny, okay, or Kenny Mack, okay? Somebody named Tate Carlos Orford, or some people just call him Los. Somebody else called C-Thing, okay? And his real name is Christopher Thomas. And also Marcus Smart, also known as Muwop. Now, you might know Muwop from, him hanging around Von a lot. Also, him now rolling with Dirk. He's been at a lot of Dirk shows. He's been performing. He's actually been the person a lot of people thought was going to be next up in the O Block, saga of having,
Whole time, bro, I feel like Muwop being who he is and him being attached to Von and Dirk is, the reason why the story's so big, too, you feel me? I get it, you feel me, them niggas killed Doug or whatever, but everybody's so worried about Muwop. That's still, everybody's if it wasn't for Muwop being arrested, I don't think people would be talking as much. It'd probably how the Pop Smoke situation was. They'd just be oh, them niggas from O Block killed Doug, they broke, but being the fact that Muwop was right next to Von, and he got this name as far as credibility when it came to, Von rap songs or Dirt rap songs, it's a big deal. Even the
rappers come out of that region. But he's now charged with the murder of FBG Duck. They're all charged with murder in aid of racketeering and federal firearms violations and assaults in aid of racketeering. Now, let me tell y'all why this is very important. Number one, the feds coming in and making this arrest basically tells us what we all know. Local Chicago police are lost, okay? They don't know what to do with crime. And they don't care nothing about solving murder and making arrests. Now, the good question that you probably should be thinking is, why did the feds get involved with this? Now, I get it. We see racket.
I'm going to tell you why the feds got involved, because I don't know what Akademiks going to say. They got involved because where Duck was killed at Gulf Coast, I think that was. I never been there. But the way they say it is it's you know how Sac Fifth is in New York City, or the thing about your downtown where all the white people go to shop, the bigger stores and stuff like that. You think somebody gonna kill somebody out there where white people are their lifestyle put in fear? They got PTSD from all the shootings. You think they're gonna let that slide? I think that was to happen on 63rd or the 64th or anywhere else in Chicago. The feds wouldn't care, bro. E-Day was a Chicago rapper. He just got killed recently. How come the feds ain't coming for that? Because look where he got killed. He got killed in the hood. There's a nigga named Certified Gunsmoke. You feel me? He just got killed. Why didn't the feds come in for that? The nigga Melly, 051 Melly, the nigga that they allege he killed several people. You feel me? There's a rumor going on that he got backdoor. That's already a big enough rumor to target. They already got a couple names to it and who was there, who was cool with type shit. How come the feds is not going behind that? And that's on video, you feel me? That's on the clear video. You can see niggas coming shooting in type shit. Somebody must have, and there was a couple people live on the phone with it. So that just shows you they only care so much because of where it happened at.
Racketeering, but let's think about what racketeering usually is. Racketeering is a charge that was really drummed up to really, take down criminal organizations that were doing in a really slick way, using money, power, and influence to cause violence and either sell drugs in many communities, and you can never tie the guy at the top to the guy actually doing the real shit on the ground. Okay, so it was basically to take down the whole organization. Now, one of the things a lot of times racketeering is predicated on is money. Now, no disrespect to the dudes in O Block, but most of these niggas is broke. So the racketeering charge is a little bit, it's a little bit iffy, right? Again, they're calling them the Chicago O Block gang. I think these niggas actually claim either Gangsta Disciples or what's the other one called? What's BD? Blood Disciples? I don't even know what that is, man. Okay.
See, that's the big reason why I don't think Akademiks is like you can't take Akademiks adding fuel to the fire because you don't know the difference between BD and GD. I was a 12-year-old kid knowing the difference between BD and GD. You feel me? I know BD was bad side, I knew GD was gangster side. But when I heard round number 9 going GDK, or when I heard Puerto Rico going BDK, you feel me? I knew exactly what they was talking about. If Akademiks don't know that is going on, so how can I take him as one of them niggas that you guys should hold accountable for what's going on in Chicago? He don't know the difference between BD and GD, and he been covering this shit for 12 years. Not 12 years, but 10 years.
Anyway, BDs are GDs, okay? Basically, what I'm saying, the feds already labeling them as an incorrect gang, but they're using this racketeering charge to basically take them down. We haven't seen this in a while. We've heard about, quote unquote, the feds raiding O Block in many, previous times, but it appears the feds are actually using their power and resources and some of these charges that they got in their back pocket to actually take these dudes down in Chicago. Now, keep in mind, why are the feds involved? Because what Chicago has been, it's been a safe haven for criminals because they know local police ain't gonna do nothing. Now, keep in mind, when a crime is federal, a lot of times it means that multiple crimes or said crime involve things that go interstate. For example, if you got a stolen gun in one state, you drove it to another state, then killed somebody, basically you pretty much have charges really pending in both states. Also, you have broke a federal law, pretty much,
The one thing you can't take away from Akademiks and coverage, so he's educating motherfuckers and shit. That's the one thing these other bloggers don't do. They just throw out the negativity. Akademiks are thought say just a case and he'll explain to you what's going on. So I don't I'm not understanding why y'all mad at he's covering Chicago.
Transporting a illegal weapon into another state. So that's when the feds usually come in, right? So if you're just going around doing shootings in all type of cities and all type of states, feds usually come in. That's not usually local police, okay? They have way more reach with this and third, right? Now, everything they're saying, at least in this initial indictment that we could read, and I read through the whole thing, it was pretty short, which means there's a lot of stuff that's not unsealed yet. They haven't really told us all the info why they know that these guys killed FBG Duck, but they're basically saying pretty much everything happened in Illinois. So they're not really saying other things happen out of state, which again, I'm going to ask the question. Why are the feds involved? Okay? Now, is it because of the magnitude of the case and maybe it's because of the rapper's name, FBG Duck? Could be. But still, we've seen in other situations where local police handle even the murder of high-profile people. Why are the feds involved? Now, again, I'm saying that this quote-unquote O-Block gang, in whatever crime, and that's why, a lot of the Chicago, people who end up doing crime, they don't get on, the federal radar is because they're just killing people. And unfortunately, in the United States, if you're not killing people for money, or there isn't a lot of money on the line, or you're not running some, underground drug trade or whatever the case is and generating a lot of money and then committing violence robberies or shootouts or killings, the government just kind of looks at it and says, we don't care about niggas dying. What the hell? So it's interesting that the feds have picked up this case.
That goes back to because killed that,
the feds, I don't think they could say this O-Block gang was, they put in these loose things in there saying that obviously there's some firearms violations that are federal, which again could mean somebody got a stolen gun or got a legal gun from out of state. We haven't heard that yet, okay? But we also have to think about not only that, we got to think about the violation of how structured really were they, Again, this seems like, just retaliatory, killings and shootings. And when I see a RICO charge actually slapped on top of that, it's hard for me to say that, hey, there's some real structure here. Even when, most famously recently, 6ix9ine's gang got the RICO charge, cops or the feds actually had to prove in court, hey, they had a structure. They had this person being ranked this. They had people who they would have to call to for permission. Even if it was on some nigga shit, it was still structured. I don't know if this quote-unquote Chicago O-Block gang, as they're calling it, is that structured? I don't know about.
I don't think there's no structure in O-Block as far as leaders and shit, you feel me? Because You seen what they did to GQ, how they stole shit from GQ. It's about who's killing the most out here, you feel me? That's what I really, because everybody got a body, if you ask me in Chicago. Everybody.
The money that they were bringing in because of the illegal gang activity. And I know some of y'all might be like, well, that helps promote the music. I don't know if you could necessarily say that source of funds is illegal. So it'd be interesting to see how that gets kind of tied to it. It's just really interesting and eerie that the feds are really involved, if you ask me. And this racketeering charge, it's really a wake-up call for everybody in Chicago. Yo, the feds will pick and choose at times when they want to swoop in and they're trying to send a message. Cut out all the fuckery and coonery y'all are doing, because the days of just catching a body, rapping about it, joking about it, basically have...
That's cap. Y'all, they don't give a fuck what y'all keep doing, bro. There's too much murders that go on. Like, let's say in Chicago, they start giving everybody fake cases. They're worried about these 2 fake cases for the moment they're doing their research. Another person getting shot. Like, bro, there's so many, bro, when I think about it, every block in Chicago got a hood and that rap and disrespect their enemies. Like, every block in Chicago, all the way from, like, I've been hearing niggas say wild hundreds, like 11-9. There's blocks that say 117. I hear niggas on 79. I hear niggas on 69. I hear niggas on 39. I don't think I heard nobody on 15 for like 20 or shit like that. But all the way from like 39 all the way to the hundreds, I always hear no hoods, bro. That's mad hoods to like, you gotta watch out for this mad hoods. Oh, Rome 100 or Rome, he used to do Zach TV. He got locked up for a bike when I was talking about earlier. But there's so many blocks that they got so many hoods, like. On 63rd, you probably like 5 hoods, like Lil Zayers from 63rd, FBG Duck from 63rd, Hypno Carlitos from 63rd, 64th, you got Lamron, you got Old Block, you got 63rd, the 63rd nigga, like 61st, you got like, there's so many hoods on different blocks, it don't even make sense no more, bro. And the young niggas is only inheriting the beat, bro. So, like, it's gonna be hard to just stop this shit. You just gotta take guns out the next generation bracket, because there's too much bloodshed for people to even squash it, or even niggas is ready to go to jail and die behind this shit at this moment right now.
And your other homies just gloat about killings and murders. And by the way, FBG Duck was shot in broad daylight.
And that's another thing, bro. Like how I was saying, there's mad bloodshed behind this shit. Think about all the killings Old Block is attached to. How come they didn't tie no? I'm pretty sure people had died at the FBG Duck. I'm pretty sure from both sides. I'm pretty sure. You feel me? I even heard about like one time when FBG Duck died, they shot Old Block mad times. You feel me? How come they only attaching one killing? One killing out of all the killings that happened, like since Duck died, or even a couple months before he died? Because they said it's been gone since January. That Duck is the only murder they got. That's because it happened broad daylight, bro. They didn't put no other murders down. There's mad people that died from both sets. Even like 300s and 600s and shit like that. That's all the part. That's all like one fraction. Like they all going.
These brazen acts of violence, maybe it is going to come to an end. Because when police could just slap these racketeering charges on people, you will see what we see in New York. You see what happens in New York? As soon as a street gang starts to move around a little bit, and they start having violence that seems connected to the gang, and it's keep escalating, they lock up everybody involved. Nigga, you had a blue rag on, you're going down all with all the woos and all the crips, okay? You had a red rag on, you're going down with all the apes and all the bloods, whatever the case is, right? So it is what it is, but it's interesting that Muwop got caught up in this, and I'm gonna say, man, we gotta start talking about accountability. Truth be told, we got to start talking about accountability. You know, a lot of people got at me and say, yo, well, it's people like you that made, like, you know, people in Chicago, like, you know what I mean, with your war in Chirac encourage people to die. Well, I'm going to be honest.
Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, bro, I knew about what was going on in Chicago way before I found out about Akademiks. I didn't find out about Akademiks till Ronald number 9 had that rocket launcher, bro. All I typed in was Chief Keef, and I was in ISS as a 12, 13-year-old, and I seen the Fuck Social song, and it said Bridge Squad, JoJo World, or something like that, or Tuckerville, Bridge Squad, Tuckerville, and then from that day on, I knew what's going on the other side. Y'all gotta think about shit. When the Chicago scene first started, Lil JoJo had blew up with the these niggas came 300, but we beat Kid. Akademiks was not around for that, bro. And then JoJo got killed, and Cheeky tweeted that shit, and then Lil Durk tweeted that shit, and then you could go down Lil Reese tweets. You could go down, you could go down Lil Reese. You could find that video when JoJo put up on Reese and them to be like, what he said, Reese, I'm gonna kill your ass or some shit. And his videos of him chasing Durk and Reese and shit. And his tweets of like the cheeky tweets and shit. I'm trying to think who else is tweeting. There's mad other shit. They even made it onto BET, Swag De Niro and JoJo Ma. That's how we know what's going on in Chicago. Not because of Akademiks, bro. We didn't find out about Akademiks to Toronto #9 had that rocket launcher. He's a media outlet, bro. He's supposed to cover on shit like that. What you expect him to do, bro? You gotta think about it. Me as a media outlet, right? I'm on a come up. I can do as many positive interviews, positive reviews, positive podcasts, talk about the most positive shit. The fans are not going to tune in. People are not going to tune in. The fact that when Akademiks is coming up, he's starting up his platform, he's just a regular person like how we all are regular people. How we all deserve it. Just talking how you feel. Just how you be talking to the barbershop. That's how you talk to your friends. Instead of just talking to them, he's talking on the podcast and telling you how you feel. That's why he's saying a little English shit he's saying. Which I disagree with because you feel me like these are black guys. These are black kings. They're not coons. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what type of pain. I gotta stop real quick. What they're going through, you don't know what they experienced, you don't know what trauma was, you feel me? That's the only part I would disagree with, but Akademiks does not play a part, bro. Like, of course, if you see somebody with a rocket launcher, that's a big ass deal. How are you 17 with a rocket launcher, bro? How you, Lil Mark did the what's that song? No Competition remix or some shit like that. He was naming dead eyes. I think he was one of the first niggas that I hear name several dead people. Lil Durk song said fuck Brick Squad say fuck, you feel me? We gonna put two and two together eventually, you feel me? With or without Akademiks, you feel me? So y'all can't hold him responsibility for nothing that's going on in Chicago. I don't like that shit, bro. The only thing I will say is, yeah, he calling them coons and shit, and everybody won't be on that page. Everybody won't be on the Akademiks page because it's kind of clout. But what about all the other hoods that don't got no Cheeky Dirk or FBG Duck from or like just think about all the hoods like outside like the Cheeky like the hoods that's tied Cheeky for the Lil J's and them. What about them hoods? Why they killing so much, bro? It don't got nothing to do with Akademiks. The Akademiks don't even cover them. He don't even talk about them, bro. And y'all gotta think about it too. Not only did Akademiks hurt I wouldn't say he hurt the career, I would say he helped their career. Think about it. Chief was the main guy out of Chicago that was popping with this rap song. Who else was covering anything going on in Chicago? Give me one platform besides College Kid and Rap Catcher, which are both Chicago platforms and shit like that. Name one other blog that was covering niggas outside Chief Keef. Niggas not trying to cover Dirt. Niggas covering Reese. Niggas is not covering Fredo, bro. Niggas is not covering Lil J. Niggas is not covering FBG Duck. Niggas is not covering Billionaire Black. Who else was lit during that time? Who else was lit during that time? Niggas is not covering Young Pappy. Niggas is not covering who else was lit during 2012? Niggas is not covering 600 Breeze. Niggas is not covering either. Without Akademiks talking about them, bro, their careers were flop. He built a savage up because you got to think about us as fans. If you find out you a killer or a shooter or whatever, we intrigued by you. Now we tend to be like, oh, let me go listen to his music. Now his music sounds more better than you. I could give you a perfect example. Muwop, he started rapping. Everybody loves Muwop because of what he did and for the Lil Tim situation and how King Von built up his profile. He is not the best rapper from Chicago, bro. There's a nigga named Prince Dre. There's a nigga named Shoebox Baby. They rap way better than them niggas. Like that's in the front line. But nobody talks to them because they savages is not built up. Even though they better musically, their savages is built up. Their savages is not built up to the point where Muwop is or where DQ is. We believe DQ is a killer. We believe Muwop is a shooter the way that everybody talks about him. We never heard about Prince J shooting shit. We never heard about, and they probably have, but in the rap songs, their friends did not boost them up. They don't tweet the shit. They don't tweet that shit. So now we not intrigued by them. Yeah, they make great music, but do we believe you're gangsterness? Like the same thing with FBG Duck and them. We believe FBG Duck was like that. Billy Black, we don't believe, like, people don't believe Billy Black is like that. From it got to the point where they used to believe he was like that. Or who's another example? Oh, the TWTB niggas and shit like that, bro. That song is ass. I'm not gonna hold you. They got a song where it's like 3 of them, like TB, Rich Drake and shit. That song is terrible, bro. But we believe they all gangsters. We believe they all savage. That's why that song got 1 million views on YouTube right now. So now y'all can't just say Akademiks is hurting them. Akademiks is kind of helping them out too, bro. Because he sold the image to them, bro. You gotta think about it. In this industry, you gotta sell the image. The same way females gotta sell their body, rappers gotta sell their gangsters, you feel me? And that's, you can't, so don't take that away from Akademiks. Even though that y'all might say it was hurting and shit, he was building no champ. No, he was helping them out. He's the reason when they said Dirk was flopping on Coke Boy, Lil Durk was able to stay relevant because Akademiks kept covering him. He the reason why Lil J, when Lil J used to say a little bullshit about all of a sudden she keep Akademiks covering him. Not Hot New Hip Hop, not War Star, not Nah, whatever blogs, not the Breakfast Club, not none of them blogs. You feel me? It was Akademiks recovering them. It was Rap Culture covering them. It was Cosky covering them. That's why they some of the top biggest blogs in the world right now. Even Say Cheese TV. Say Cheese TV took going up rocket. Took his he went up when he started covering the war in Chirac when he went to go interview 600 Breezy. Let's be real. When he went to go interview TCB Nez. So y'all gotta stop saying, oh, these bloggers playing their part in these downfall of the rappers. No, the rappers are playing downfall in their actions. You feel me? Because we wasn't there when they committed the crime. Don't come tweet about it. Don't say nothing about it, bro. I know I'm talking too much, so I'm supposed to be reacting, but yeah.
If I don't want to spell this out for y'all, but think about it. Dirk is rapping about essentially what's going on with Duck. Like he had songs subliminally dissing Duck, right? Right? He had a song called Should've Ducked, right? The guy who was rolling around with Dirk allegedly got locked up for killing Duck. And you get to realize these are some deep-seated beefs, which, again, I can't just tell people, oh, just stop and give it up. There's deaths on both sides. Clearly, you know what I mean? When people are talking about, yo, slide for this, slide for that.
Exactly. The fans play a big part, bro. How many people do you know that don't never been in 63rd, never been in 64th, saying we're not from 63rd, bro? How many people do you know? They say that shit because y'all love negativity, bro. Don't put that blame on Akademiks. Y'all feed into that shit.
Remember what comes with it. It comes with indictments. It comes with jail time. It comes with life in prison, okay? Unfortunately, that's the case. However, we're going to see how this situation plays out. Duck's mom has been very vocal in actually saying, yo, I'm glad that this happens because I don't want these guys to get no death sentences, nothing. I want them to rot in jail and suffer. Which again goes to show the pain and hurt that she's felt because,
I don't agree with her because that was the other way around. She wouldn't want Duck to be in prison, you feel me? Like, FBG Duck was a street nigga and he showed out his rap songs. I'm an FBG Duck fan. I'm going to be the first one to say. Like, he told y'all, like, if O-Block, he told y'all, O-Block, he's like, O-Block, they some bitch ass niggas, but they would kill you. Like, they would kill me because who I am. He knew what he signed up for. Now he, like, it was the same thing with Brick. Brick was out here exposing shit, saying he shot this and that, or, you know what they signed up for. They've been doing shit for years. They've been doing this since I was 12. That's over 10 years ago, bro. You can't have your kids out here playing gangster and try to play the victim. I understand you're a mom and shit, but you gotta know what your kids is doing. Like, let's not be dumb. Especially at the level of rate they doing that. They stars, bro. They were stars, bro. They was doing millions of views when I was 12 and 13. You can't be that dumb. I mean, I don't want to call you dumb, but you know what I mean, bro. Michael Jordan says Mama Duck.
Her son was a potential way to get her out of situations. And obviously her son, like, come on, she loves her son. And he was gunned down, okay? Not saying that BG Duck was no angel, but exactly. Here's the thing. The feds ain't playing no more, okay? We got to get to giving accountability to actually the people who are pulling the triggers, who are making these choices to say, I'm going to try to kill you, and hey, that might result in somebody trying to kill them or the feds locking them up. I'm sorry to say, man. What do you guys think about this whole thing? I think it was an interesting, development and turn with this whole situation. I didn't think that the police would care about a rapper's death, but the feds came in. Wow. What do you think about that? Get in the comments. Put you guys like and subscribe to DJ Akademiks.
I'll be just in one of those situations where, like, they just want to do this to make an example out of example, just try to scare niggas, you feel me? It's gonna work for a couple of while, niggas gonna calm down a bit, but then, when July 4th come, not even July, whenever the next holiday where it's time to be outside, it's gonna go back up. All it takes for one guy to get killed and the blood spills, and then everybody's like, what's it called? I can't find the word I was. It's such an S, but everybody is gonna start blowing up, and now they wanna go give revenge. Now they gonna retaliate. So, like, I understand what the feds trying to do, trying to make an example, they're trying to scare niggas, but once you lost button and shit, niggas don't be caring, bro. They don't got nothing to live for, bro. Like, think about it. Chicago, everybody has a gun. Everybody has a gun. You got niggas that dissing your homies that live literally down the street from you. You gotta go to the same gas station. You think they gonna see each other and just walk the other way? It's not like these niggas live 5-6 blocks away from their radius. Them niggas live like a block away. Like, I heard, if you you can hear, if you go down the street at 6:30, you can see the Parkway Garden buildings, bro. Like, I heard, like, they said, JoJo's done for 69th, Lil Durk for 72nd. You know how close that is? You know how, what else is there? What other block is there? There's just so many. There's 39th where TTB Nez from, and there's 46th and where TF Zoo and them is from Orders 51st. Like those blocks is too close. Those blocks is within like 3, 4, 5 blocks radius. I mean, they gonna run to each other. So the violence in Chicago is never gonna stop. One thing you can do is just hope the kids don't inherit beef, especially when they don't know them, bro. That's it, bro. But like, nah, I disagree with y'all. I agree with Akademiks. He don't play a part. Everybody gotta take accountability for their own actions at this point, bro. They knew what they was doing when they went to go kill him, bro. You feel me? Like, Akademiks don't even know who C-Thing is, bro. What y'all gonna say about him? How his nigga get tied up? I don't even know who C-Thing is, bro. DQ just started rapping. We been hearing him about like the top to under merch. How come he didn't go down for that? Or Muwop? Why come he didn't go down for that? Way before Duck even died, bro. Or Kim Williams got rapping. I've been hearing their names a lot, bro. And they didn't go down for that. So y'all can't blame Akademiks for that. This is probably his first video he ever did on Muwop and DQ. He probably did a couple of videos on FBG Duck, but that was like when Duck was beefing on what's it called, nigga 600 Breezy. And 600 Breezy was one of them niggas that tweeted a lot on the internet. How come y'all wasn't mad at 600 Breezy and Mimo 600 when they went to Savannah, Georgia, and they was out there acting like they was sliding? I'm not gonna say they act like they was sliding, but they was out there trying to say they was giving retaliation for little Tim. How come y'all didn't blame them? But y'all only blame Akademiks for covering and reposting it. Like they didn't put the video out on the internet. Once you put something on the internet, it's up there forever. But like I said, I think Akademiks not provoking violence in Chicago. Everybody's got to take accountability for their own actions. When the world learns to do that, bro, and we don't stop blaming everybody else for what we got going on, the world will be a better place. But y'all make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. Y'all disagree with my opinion, let me know. All my social media is going to be down in the description and stuff like that. If y'all want to buy merch, I'm going to put that in the description. But yeah, we out.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, Supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because